get a pass, bitch, you lucky you soft, for real. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing.
What they said, let your mans get a pass. You lucky he's soft. That's crazy.
Ain't even gotta deal with you, bro.
That's crazy. Man, say you lucky you soft. Like, all right, this the one. I mean, they all been, you know, we haven't had a miss so far, but at the same time, you read the track list, you see this title, immediately your attention goes to, you know, for obvious reasons. So, Heart Part 6, track number 10, we here.
What can you even say? You've said so much.
He has.
Not just in the album, like throughout the year.
Yeah. But I'm here for it. Let's go.
What?
Load up the Pro Tools and press 3. Studio filled with Jack in the Box and Pepsis. Niggas watching War Star videos, not the SBs. Laughing at B-Pump or stomach turning. I get up and proceeded to write some. Absol in the corner, mumbling raps. Fumbling packs of Blackie Mouse. Crumbling kush till he cracked a smile. His words legendary, wishing I could rhyme like him. Studied this style to define my pen. That was back when the only goal was to get J-Rock through the door. Warner Brother Records, hope Naeem Ali will let us know. Was excited just to go to them.
I want to run it back.
Yeah, please.
Just because, like, now we have the scene set. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's talking about back in the day, like when he was coming up.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay,
yeah, he's describing, you know, what the studio is, like the vibe.
Jack in the Box, and Pepsi.
World Stars on the thing, not the SPs. Absol in the corner, mumbling raps. Breaking the weed down until he smiles. His words legendary. Like, wish I could rap like, you know what I mean? Like,
He gave him praise. He gave him compliments.
Yeah. What the goal was to get J-Rock through. Like, he was the main one they were pushing at the time. Like, yeah, tough.
Load up the Pro Tools and press 3. Studio filled with Jack in the Box and Pepsis. Niggas watching War Star videos, not the SBs. Laughing at B-Pump or stomach turning. I get up and proceed to write some. Absol in the corner, mumbling raps. Fumbling packs of Blackie Mouse. Crumbling kush till he cracked a smile. His words legendary, wishing I could rhyme like him. Studied this style to define my pen. Everything I had was for the team. I remained patient, grinding with my brothers. It was us against them, no one above us. Bless our hearts.
Bless our hearts.
That's tough. Yeah. This it's tough because he said that all this, like you mentioned it from the start, and them rapping together, but it all being for J-Rock. And him getting his label meetings, he's like, I was excited. It wasn't even for my side. It wasn't even for me. Yeah. And then he got in and he goes, it's simple math. If I make it, all of us make it. Or if one person makes it, we all make it, bro. And that seemed to have been the motto. Yeah, this is tough.
My nigga Dave had a champagne Acura, a bunch of instrumentals I freestyled in the passenger. That nigga wore several hats, a producer, manager, director, and DJ. A hi-hat, squabbling bloods, pyrus, and keyways. For this little thing of ours we call TDE. I watch him take some penitentiary chances, to say the least. Remember in the county building with mixed by Ali, we tried to freak the system just to make a couple ends meet. That's my...
Hey, shout out to Dave Free. You know, I before this year, I didn't know much about him, but I've, you know, especially what he just described, the different hats, quote unquote, that he wore, producer, DJ, manager, you know,
hot hand,
get down to, like, all that shit. So seems like he played like a really influential part of Kendrick's come up and maintaining, like, being at the top too. Like, he's still there.
And I feel like it's also a response, kind of a response to everything that during the beef that was said about Dave Free and Kendrick's
even
relationship.
Questioning it, like,
this is saying, yo, we cool, we
good
like, so far. I don't think he's gonna change, actually. Changed the narrative was but he's saying, yo, we go way back.
This is not some new shit. Like,
That's my nigga for shit show. He brought Q over, but Q didn't rap, but he learned from our inspo. We split Louisiana chicken riverboat special, sleeping next to O2 our consoles to be our refuge. He was
it's
homeless
so fire.
and I left home. Q said, "Dot, you won't be slept on. You the nigga to bet on." Top had given us the million in the home he lived in, hoping that we see some millions. God bless our hearts.
Yeah, damn. He's hoping that we see some millions. God bless our hearts. Like, you guys have no idea the type of shit y'all really about to, you know what I mean? Like bless, you don't say like bless your heart, like you don't even know. He ended the first verse with it as well. Now he's ending the second verse with it, but like with different contexts. Like you guys have no idea how much millions you see some millions. Like yeah, while he was rapping, I'm like, this is so dope because I've heard a few interviews of different members describing like what the come up was for TDE, like what it was like, and how I've heard before that Schoolboy wasn't initially into like doing it like that. Like he wasn't.
So that's why you didn't react. Because when I heard that, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He wasn't into rapping.
Yeah. So I heard a few interviews, but just hearing it in a song form now, and also with Kendrick being the one documenting it, yeah, it's hitting a little bit different.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q never rapped? Nah, I don't believe that.
Nah, bro.
I know he said it.
He described it. He was like,
maybe on the mic, but I'm sure he wrote at least.
He was like, I don't want to misquote it, but I watched an interview that was like they were talking about it.
Okay.
And Kendrick was a hype man. Like he started off being a hype man first. He wasn't even. That's why he said he wasn't the main artist. He was a hype man for. I'm pretty sure for J-Rock. He was
Punch play Phil Jackson in my early practices. Strategies on how to be great amongst the averages. I picked his brain on what was ordained. Highly collaborative. Rep pushed the label the same amongst the savages. Moose kept my name in the function that he would run in. Tease kept the vultures away from me.
The running back. Picked his brain on what was ordained. It's just a really heavy way to say it. Like, something's ordained. That means it's like it's more than just in the physical. There's like some divine aspect to it as well. So describing it like that is crazy.
And he didn't just pick Phil Jackson randomly. Like Phil Jackson coached Kobe. He coached Michael Jordan. Two of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Yeah.
And
also his whole Zen philosophy. All that matters too.
As time flies, I'm carrying debates of a top 5, burying my ops and allies. But I done a half job communicating feelings of being stagnant. Life was getting bigger than just rapping. The business, what I was lacking. Top used to record me back when it was poor me. And now we at the round table for what assures me. I guess my motivation was the yearning for independence. Poured everything I had left in the family business. Now it's about Kendrick. I want to evolve, place my skill set as a black exec. I jog my memory knowing black hippie didn't work cause of me. Creatively I moved on with new concepts in reach. Top remember Harlem sessions, we would strategize, then hit the streets, then come back, record 3 records. To tell her
That's that I didn't know. Like for him to admit that black hippie didn't stay a thing because of him. Well, he said he had other things he was going for, like
so
other
concepts that was in reach. Something similar to that, bro.
That's honest.
Yeah.
That's a like not trying to like avoid it or make excuses like, yo, this is just the real. Like that was some other shit I was trying to
And then to paraphrase as well, I think he said like the TDE, he said that was family, but now it's time to focus on Kendrick. Like this is it's solely me now.
And it's PG Lane.
Yeah, exactly.
PG Lane shit, yeah.
To tell the truth, it fucked me up when D-Man passed. The motive was the condolences, but the pride crashed. I had to bypass old mythologies I had. Put my heart on display like it was an iMac. To how my young niggas let me be the demonstration. How to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family, then handle it as such. Don't let the socials gas you up, but let emotions be your crush. Pick up the phone and bust it up before the history is lost. Hand to hand shake is good when you have a heart to heart.
Hand to hand shake is good when you have a it's tough. I like that I picked up anyway off first listen. There were no references to the other heart, part 6. Like he just kept it like its own thing within the, you know what I mean? Like he didn't even acknowledge it in any way.
Literally, bro. And you did the last line with the hand to hand shakes. So handshakes are good when the heart. Yeah. I'm butchering the quote right now, but the last part was dope. And I love every single verse was tough as well because he was pretty much telling you to come up.
Yeah, documenting that shit.
And not just for on his side, but on J-Rock's side, TDE's side, Punch. He touched on pretty much everybody. And even when he was growing up, he said this person was this for me. He was he didn't say shooter, but he was the guy protecting him. He was he maybe borrowed his old clothes or some clothes to be the hype man. Yeah, this was tough, bro.
Yeah. Really good storytelling and like reflecting on the song, made you feel like you were just listening to him. Anyway, that's literally what it was.
Like Vent.
But yeah, you know, but yeah, that was tough. I like that a lot. Especially with it being within the series of the heart and the things that he chooses to rap about in for these songs. Like, this was appropriate, you know. All right, so this next one is GNX. We did hear a snippet of it, the 1 minute video that he posted as a teaser to the album. So
Is this
we
what we
hear
heard?
this, yeah, like
Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, who showed you how to run a blitz? Tell him Kendrick did it. Who put the West back in front of shit? Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, I'm tripping and I'm loving it. Tell him Kendrick did it. Like, why?